Daily sports reports on the B3 podcast feed brought to you by Travis Brett and Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Start calling Travis. Stop knocking on wood. And Golf Plus on East Virginia in Evansville, where if you mention the B3 podcast, you get a 5% discount on most items. And wherever you download the B3 podcast, this Friday morning, there'll be another show ready to go with the Todd Father, Deco, and myself coming to you from Table 4 at Red Bones.
Braden going to erase it across the timeline.
And the Vikings are going to win the sectional.
Greatest game
Wow.
in the history of Sectional 63.
Wow.
Maybe the greatest game in the history of sectionals all across Southern Indiana.
In the storied history of Jack Butcher Arena, nobody I talked to had seen anything like we saw on Saturday night in the 1A Sectional 63 final. Coach Josh Thompson and the Bar Eve Vikings beat Orleans 75-67 in 5 overtimes. Orleans did have a 1-point lead early in the 5th overtime, but Bar Eve outscored them 16-8 during the final 4 minutes to secure the win. The win was Bar Eve's 23rd of the season. Braden Knepp led the balanced scoring attack with 21. Seth Wagler and Donnie Miller each had 18. The Vikings got 10 from Kendall Graber and 8 from Evan Waymeyer. Bar Eve now takes on 22-4, number 4 Christian Academy at the Lagodi Regional this Saturday at 1 p.m. And don't forget, Shake Broadcasting is your home for Bar Eve Viking basketball on the General. White River Valley Sectional 1A, Clay City beat Bloomfield 50-30. At the 2A Paoli Sectional, it was Sullivan 60, South Knox 50. At the 3A Princeton Sectional, Southridge over Princeton 53-43. And at the 4A Evansville North Sectional, it was Evansville Harrison 49 and Jasper 33. The Lady Hatchets track and field team opened their 2024 season traveling to Indiana State to compete in an HSR indoor meet. Capri Granger had the highest place of the day for the Lady Hatchets. Granger took 3rd place in the pole vault, sailing over 9 feet. NCAA men's basketball yesterday, IU gets a win over Maryland 83-78, and the IU women took care of the Terrapins 71-54. Sports headlines. Caitlin Clark breaks Pete Maravich's NCAA all-time scoring record. That was viewed as untouchable for the past 54 years. Maravich scored 3,667 over a 3-year career at LSU. Longtime ESPN journalist Chris Mortensen has died at 72 years old. Mortensen was diagnosed with cancer in 2016, and he announced his retirement from the network last year. In a long-expected move, administrators Friday are expected to finalize a recommendation for the adoption of a player-to-coach helmet communication system, the use of tablets on the sidelines as well as in the halftime locker room, and a 2-minute warning in the college game, and it is long overdue for that communication system. LeBron James becomes the first player in NBA history to score 40,000 career points. And that's your daily sports update from the B3 podcast, brought to you by Travis Brett, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, and Golf Plus.